a video. I want to say one of Missy's lives was in there too, but I didn't listen to it. And something about Skull. A phone call between Beth and Skull was in there.
You know what that was about.
Yeah, I do know what that was about though. Because Skull was sending out people's pictures.
I'm talking about the tall, handsome, older-looking goat. What goat?
Now she's talking about Goat. What's Goat got to do with this?
You all are so lost in the woods that it's like the blind leading the blind over there.
She said Goat is Max's buddy. I didn't know they knew each other.
For the same shit that I've always pulled. RT's out here lying on people on purpose.
Yeah, you do it. I'm glad you admitted it. She lies on purpose. I'm glad she admitted it.
That I'm missing, and I find it every fucking time. Every time.
Well, it's a shame you didn't find that
every time.
before I was able to screen record it.
Me, my kid, my family.
I don't know shit about your kid.
My house. I'm sorry, I'm homeless. This is just a green thing.
I don't talk about kids like you do, RT.
But it doesn't take away from the truth in that you can't produce evidence, right?
Did I not produce evidence tonight? Missy did too.
And all that shit that you all try to manufacture and put up on me on the internet, and they can tell when videos
they've been on my YouTube for months. Go look. All the chats I've ever been in with RT have been on my YouTube since August. When I walked away from her in August.
All good things must come to an end because when you're out
and I was never put in another group chat with her.
It's okay.
Oh, here she goes resetting again.
Oh, we lost it again, y'all. A hand heart. We got 3 minutes. It says 29 diamonds. A hand heart probably will do it. Oh, shit. A hand heart, y'all. I know somebody got a hand heart.
That's all I had. I helped.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Okay. Thank y'all. I think we got it.
I hope you got it.
I think I got it. It says we got 2 minutes. I got it right now. I'm trying to keep an eye on it. I'm sorry. Thank y'all. Thank you, Miss Lisa. Thank you, Crystal.
I believe it, Joey.
2 minutes. Currently got it. Okay. 2 minutes.
So now they give you a time frame to get your fragments?
Yeah, so it's getting ready to switch over. Thank you, Crystal.
Okay.
It resets at 11. Yes, I think I got it. It's got 2 minutes left before it switches over. I get one fragment if I stay where I'm at. And I only need one to get me to A2. Thank you, Crystal.
Climbing on up.
Thank you, Crystal. Yeah, we about to be in A2 again. I can't believe it. 2 minutes.
But now that you see that we have her being her friend, I hope look at there.
Thank y'all.
With the fireworks.
Thank you, Miss Heather. So I want to ask you, because I can tell that you know all these people, and I'm really not trying to put their business out.
Hey, it'll be a quick second. If you go on Reddit, there's a chat on there that has all the mods on there talking. You might be able to figure out the voice possibly.
I don't really want to.
We don't care.
Oh, okay.
I don't either.
I was just letting you know. Sorry, I'll step out.
No, it's okay.
It's okay.
If she's saying all the things that she's saying, and I don't want no part of it.
Yeah. Same reason I didn't want no part. I didn't even know I had that.
I was just going to try to explain it a little bit differently because it can come off rash. So the start of this wasn't because anybody was interested in the stories or whatever was going over there. the start of that was, I'm assuming Miranda came across a call that the first few minutes was talking about Melissa and hey, do you want to listen to this? Had nothing to do with
Absolutely.
the other fucking people, but now that this call is out there, and now that she knows that information and she recorded people that didn't know she was recording them clearly, and there's a big case, she's afraid of something. I'm telling you, she's afraid of something. And also, this time of year seems to be a big stressor / trigger for our team. Her psychotic breaks come during the holidays, if you pay attention.
Yeah.
They're really bad around the holidays. And I get it. She's alone. She has no one. But it's her own fault. It's her own fault. And she needs to stop blaming everyone else or saying that people are making up stories about her. Nobody's making up a story about her. Nobody knows her affiliation with Slot or anyone else. Nobody cares. We weren't involved in it. We don't have any reason to worry about it. It has nothing to do with us. Nobody knows any victims' names. They have not been released. Nobody knows any of it. So she's literally going into this manic episode over it for no reason, none, aside from her own guiltiness that's inside. Something is going on that she is worried about. And maybe she's worried about Slot rolling about Santagate 2023. Who knows? But she doesn't make herself any, like, she tries to come out and act like she's so credible, but then turns around with the exact same, within a few sentences of talking about how credible she is, not lying, to literally makes up lies on people on purpose. Well, that doesn't make you very credible.
Yeah, she admitted tonight that she lies to people on purpose.
That does not make you credible at all.
Exactly.
Like that is literally what you're saying that other people are doing to you is what you just admit that you do. So you're blaming everyone else, trying to say that they're making up fake stories about you, but then in the same breath, you say that you make up fake stories about people on purpose. It's deflection. It's so many things. It's great. She really does need psychiatric help. But unfortunately, it's the kind of psychiatric help that she will have to get on her own. Nobody can make her get it.
And if you, like me, I didn't know that, I was her friend. I thought she would, talk to me about it. I went to her about this. She cussed me out.
A narcissistic sociopath doesn't think that they're the one with the problem. It's you.
Yeah.
They're the one with the problem.
She told me it was PTSD. She didn't need She was
It's not PTSD.
Well, that's what
she claims PTSD from her ex-husband's military.
I don't. And the way she treated that man was horrific.
Well, I promise you, I only heard her mentioning Melissa and other people's name, even my name. That is the only reason why I said, we can listen to this tonight.
And that's fine.
Who that woman is.
Your name was mentioned in it, and it was put in a chat where you were involved. So you have every right to listen to it. If I were to send you something, a recording of a conversation I had, even if it's an accident, if I send it to you, it is now your property.
Right,
Now,
and see, that's the thing. I didn't even know that I had it. Like, she sent this back in March. She ain't lying about that. She did send it in March. I just found it today.
That's why you cannot get people in trouble for sharing your personal text messages or your personal letters or things like that. Because once it is sent, it's no longer your property. You can get people in trouble for sharing personal, like, provocative pictures. You can absolutely get them in trouble for that. But not text messages, not, things that are written and formed that you cannot get back. Recording a phone call is different. Depends on the state. But text
Well, if the
messages,
story is
letters,
true, like she said, and that woman is a DV survivor or was a victim, she shouldn't have recorded her anyway or sent it to nobody.
she shouldn't have recorded that conversation. I mean, I don't know what are the recording laws in Alaska. What are the recording laws in Alabama? Is it a 2-party or a 1-party state?
I know in Alabama, and I only say this because of what happened 4 years ago with who I was sitting with. The only reason she said I recorded the phone calls on the YouTube is because where I live, it's allowed.
Okay, so where you live, it's a 1-party state, which means you yourself
I don't
only
have.
have to agree to it. So,
Yep.
but where it gets tricky is when it's being done from a different state. So you have to. The call is in Alaska and in Alabama and wherever the other person is. So it would just depend, like, on what the laws in the state. So wherever this person is, like the victim, if they have a 2-party state and they were not asked or they didn't give permission for that call to be reported, they can absolutely get her in trouble. It all depends. Laws are funny.
Should look up the Alaska law, see what it says about recording others without them knowing.
Y'all, we made it to A2 again.
Hey! When you know if
Alaska is a 1-party state, so only the one recording has to agree to it.
Gotcha.
Like Virginia, we're a 2-party state here.
Uh-huh.
So it's another reason why.
If that story she told, though, for real, logically thinking, if that story she told is true, we didn't know that.
Exactly.
And why would she send it to a group chat with all those people?
Exactly.
And then she admitted she sent it to somebody else last night.
Like there's a number of reasons why we don't record, and if we do, we're going to ask you first. And
Yeah.
that's because we are a 2-party.
Well, I only
state.
played it because I was supposed to be her friend back then. Why is she telling this woman like she's going to introduce her to me? And like, I don't know this woman. I don't know Slots. I've never talked to her a day in my life.
No, it's definitely weird. It's odd to hear.
Very weird.
And she definitely sounded like she was taking notes with her.
Well, I could hear her click. I don't know if y'all could because I recorded it. It's a different device. I could hear when she clicked her pen. She was taking notes when that woman was talking to her. She does that.
And that's weird.
It is weird behavior. Very weird behavior.
Like, that she's got notebooks. And I've seen them. Like, she showed notes that
She does. She did that
on TikTok.
She did that with Hazel, remember?
Yeah. It's fucking
And she
weird.
called
as fuck.
Hazel, and everything Hazel told her, she wrote down.
It's fucking weird. Like, you
I've
might have
never
a
had
problem
folders.
if it's true. And she says all these
And
people.
then nobody
said no story. That's what I'm saying. Nobody.
Yeah, I was about to say none of us. Yep, none of us said that or threatened. Nobody.
I think the only thing that I've ever said is, because I knew they had made friends, and when I found out about Slot, I was like, "Damn, Archie, Slot was doing all this."
I do. Yeah, I do
Was
remember
you her
that.
friend?
I woke up one night, Slots was in her box, and I had messages from her talking about Slots put me in the ranks. Was sending me screen recordings of it. I was asleep. I didn't know. I thought she didn't like Slots. But then I seen them boxed up, buddy.
I don't know. She's just crazy, that woman.
Very.
I mean, in reality, also like taking over personal conversations is another symptom. You know, some people can do it like for like memory enhancement, engagement, stuff like that. But typically, it's a symptom of borderline personality disorder.
And just to prove one more time that I don't have all of it, like she says, I recorded this morning. I screen recorded when I went to looking for all of our messages that we ever had together. Damn Flip. This is a recording. She has now deleted this chat, so I can't go back to it. But this is all that's in it. Oh, hold on. Oh, fast forward. No. This is all that's in it. That's it.
I don't get it. It's definitely
But
odd.
look, this is literally a telegram.
Hey, RT, you want to know something crazy? Guess what Melissa and I don't have?
And look,
Telegram.
that was as far as I can go up. See, it shows you I can't go up no further.
Yeah. We don't even
She's
have
lying.
that app. We don't even
And that
have
says part 3. That's what we listened to. That's the only part I had.
Mm-hmm.
So she's lying.
As a map.
So check this out. Hold on, let me see if I can.
Yeah, I don't have Telegram.
I didn't either. I didn't know nothing about it. So she had me
Why did I do that?
download it so
There we
she
go.
could send me videos.
Can you move the sticker over there? Actually, you don't need to. So, this is what I've said for a long time. So, a lot of people with borderline personality disorder, behavioral symptoms include antisocial behavior, compulsive behavior, hostility, impulsivity, irritability,
Describes her to a T.
risk-taking behaviors, self-destructive behaviors, self-harm possibly, social isolation, and lack of restraint. Mood symptoms are anger, anxiety, general discomfort, guilt, loneliness, mood swings, sadness. Psychological part is depression, distorted self-image, grandiosity, or narcissism. It literally describes that woman. And I literally
Spot on.
it's sad. It's sad because on the right type of medication or regimen, that can be handled. I don't think she's unintelligent. I think she is intelligent. I think that she does have qualities that would be decent qualities. But without these issues being taken care of, it won't happen. It may be that she could be the greatest person in the world for 4 or 5 months, right? But then something goes wrong or a trigger happens and boom.
Yeah, because I remember I used to stick up for her, and I'd say that sometimes RT's, she don't always act this way. I didn't see her act like this for a long time when we first started talking.
But when it happens, it's like a train derailment. There's no stopping it until it's done.
And I would have to literally leave her alone for days, sometimes weeks. Yeah.
A train derailment or a avalanche, something like that. You cannot stop it. There's nothing that you can do to stop it. It's going to continue until it runs out of steam.
I mean, I would literally avoid her calls sometimes. Like one day she called, and I did act like, that day I did the video with my husband blowing the leaves because I was tired of hearing her tell me about something I knew nothing about.
I mean, it's like how she denies saying what she said about my daughter. I know absolutely every single person sitting here heard what she said about my daughter.
Mm-hmm.
Wearing
And
that
I
stupid
gave her hell for that.
wearing that dumb clown filter.
I gave her hell when she said that about y'all's baby.
I don't even have nothing bad to say about RT. I just want her to quit blaming everything on me.
Same. I told her if she would stop lying on me, I'd stop telling the truth about her.
And again, I'm not saying any of this that I'm saying as in a bad way. It's literally partially. I mean, no, I really don't care for her, honestly, at all. I have my own personal reasons. I have my own feelings towards her that are not going to be swayed by anything she does. I don't care if she got help and became the best person in the world. I would never have anything to do with her. Would not. But what I'm saying isn't to degrade or down her. The truth, and hopefully somehow we can break through and she will seek the type of help that she needs. I mean, social isolation. She moved to Alaska and she says it all the time, to be away from everything. It's sad. It really is. All right, well, I'm going to drop out because I know if I listen to her in the box, I'm going to get mad and get mad. Oh, I almost disconnected Jess on accident.
Don't do that. Is she still going crazy?
Hold on, I was tight. I was replying. When I would tell her like that she was wrong about something, she'd get mad at me and say I'm not listening. I missed this. And get mad at me because I missed lives. Well, bitch, like, I don't know all the people that you watch. She's on a whole set of TikTok sometimes that I'm not on.
Right.
She's on RT in Alaska, y'all said?
Somebody said something
Nope,
about
not that one.
she's resetting.
Yeah, she's not on RT or TikTok tabloids. I wish she would get some help, but even if she did, I would never go back. I wished I wouldn't have went back when I left when she, in August. Alright, RT in Alaska.
This is the second time I got away from her. I'm good.
I won't never go back.
No, I'm good on all that.
Yep, here she is. She's got her clown mask on.
Like, I don't know what these people think they're doing, trying to make a smear campaign against me, but that woman.
No, that's not what we were trying to do. She's shoveling snow now.